What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports for Dorks. My name's Adam.
My name's Zach.
And I'm Steven.
This is your home for half-witted
Stuff. Yes.
sports.
Half-witted stuff.
Yeah, half-witted stuff, everybody. Ding. Today we're going to be talking about some March Madness. And the only March Madness because it's the only thing that's relevant right now.
I mean, I guess there's Harden's 61-point game.
He did that already.
Yeah, it was efficient, though. I'll give him that this time.
More efficient.
9 for 13 from 3. I mean,
It's impressive.
It is.
But
Giannis is still there.
also, should we touch on the Lakers?
Lakers are out of the playoffs officially, and they did it by...
I mean, they have 2
D'Lo.
G League players on their team at the moment.
Well, that sucks. Don't have 2 G League players. Have a better team.
I mean, it's because of their injuries.
That sucks. Don't get injured.
Okay, buddy.
Let's talk about Javale McGee. Dropping what?
33 points, 20 rebounds, and 6 blocks.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Big baller alert!
Big
That is-
baller. Dang, that boy big.
That guy actually did that.
Woo.
He actually did that.
He made Jared Allen look like a fro-no.
Literally.
He was out of the league. Oh my gosh, that blows my mind.
I mean,
Yeah, no, Shaq would just be like, oh, well, nothing to make fun of this week,
yeah,
guys.
no Shaq and a
No
fool.
Shaq and a
fool
fool.
for JaVale.
Ah, dang. So let's talk about Joffrey Laverne. I have a long-running joke that Joffrey Laverne will win MVP this season, strictly because of the beard. And, I get that Harden has a beard, but is he like,
Is it Joffrey Laverne?
Is it Joffrey Laverne? Exactly.
And he plays 3 minutes a game. He's clearly the most valuable player in the league.
Easily. Averaging 3 points a game for 3 minutes. If he averages 36 minutes a game, he'd average 36. You understand where I'm coming from. He's going to be the best player of all time. Just
Okay.
another time for another
All right.
subject. Let's talk about some March Madness, right?
Yep.
Duke. Great like always.
Yeah, what do you
Yeah,
expect?
you don't expect anything
I mean,
else.
you're playing, 16 seed?
Yeah, 16 seed. This time.
Playing against an NBA caliber team.
I wouldn't call it NBA, but they're
Close.
gnarly.
It's just Duke shoots the worst 3-point percentage out of all major conference teams. Did you guys know that?
Really?
I didn't know, but I believe that.
They shoot 30.1%. I saw it on Bleacher Report yesterday.
I mean, who they have hitting would be Reddish and
Barrett.
would be
That's about it.
2 go-tos.
I mean, Zion
Zion
is efficient.
can hit it.
He's
but-
efficient from 3 just because he doesn't take a lot. It's like DeRozan last year.
Yeah.
This year, DeRozan just isn't shooting threes. I don't know if that's in Pop's game plan, but I mean, I respect DeRozan for it. He's
Yeah.
I
Reddish
just-
is God.
playing to his strengths.
I like Pop as a coach. I said this many a times. He's the best coach of all
yeah.
time. Like Phil Jackson, great coach, but he has nothing on Pop. Straight up, Pop like that. And that might be me being a millennial and only seeing Pop be like the best coach in the league constantly. Like Steve Kerr's great, but he's great because he has Curry. Like that's.
I think he'd be a great.
He's a great coach on
somewhere
any
else.
other team,
Yeah.
but I'm saying he's not the best coach. Pop has always been he's the Bill Belichick.
The
of
thing about
NBA.
Kerr is he'll never get labeled the best coach until he has his own team that he
exactly.
actually propels. With
Well, I mean,
another
but he
team.
built that team.
Yeah.
He,
I mean, you see him, he's letting the players coach.
yeah, he's letting his players be who they want to be. He's
Which
let.
I think that's a
it's
good
a
way
great-
of coaching.
It's a good way of coaching if you have players like that.
Yeah,
You
if
can't.
you have players.
If
of
you
caliber.
can't beat
Yeah.
Tyronn Lue and only have LeBron that
Yeah.
can coach. You need to have like a LeBron. You need to have a Clay.
Iguodala's
have-
IQ is just really high. So is Draymond Green's. They have a bunch of high IQ players on that team.
Yeah. Like that's why I think it sets. This is way off topic. Sorry guys. It sets LeBron apart from like whenever they won the championship in 2016.
IQ.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that Kyrie and Love will never be able to have their own team strictly because they need to be coached. I think the best players of all time coach themselves and get stuff done. So like Giannis, he has coached Bud. I'm not saying he's the best of all time. Don't quote me on that. I'm saying that they're so good right now because Giannis runs the floor and he says, "Hey guys, we need to do this right now."
Giannis is a great leader.
And they just brought in good talent to surround.
Yeah,
them.
exactly. It was
They got a lot of good role players. on that
exactly,
team.
and then you have this one all-star,
Yep.
and it's. I mean, you have Chris Mosen, but he's an all-star because they're the one seed.
Harden's a
That's how it
great
works.
leader though too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Zach just got on some little kid's behind because in a house of highlights, not house of highlights, Bleacher Report, they posted something about Harden having a quote or something, and some kid was like, Harden's the best, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, Giannis is actually the best. And he gave some reasons why. And the kid, he said, and I quote, well, he's 7 foot tall and he wouldn't be able to do what he does if he wasn't 7 foot tall. And Zach, what did you say back?
I said, well, he is.
He is! That's the point. He's in the NBA because he's 7 foot tall and knows how to play basketball.
Yep.
That's why. And and the purest reason, I'll give Harden this, the purest reason why he's in the NBA is not because he is good at basketball or because he's 7 foot tall. It's because he has a love for the game. And that's what makes good players good. Like Harden said, people come in the league because they can shoot. People come in the league because they can dribble the ball well. People can come in the league because they're okay at basketball.
Because they want money.
They want money. Nobody anymore comes to the game with the love of the game that I do and the passion that I do, except for people like Russ, LeBron, KD, Giannis, Harden. Like, those people come in the game with a pure love. My dude Andre Ingram, he has a love for the game. Like, it's just how it works, man. It's just how people attach to the game that makes the game fun to watch.
Yeah.
So that's my spiel on that. But we got to get on to some March Madness, all right? I don't know. We'll get from this. Kentucky. I watched that game. ACU sucked in that game. I know it's a 15-2, 15 seed and a 2 seed, but Kentucky just made them look like kids.
How about New Mexico State and Auburn? How about that game?
That was fun. I like New Mexico State.
An 80-something% free throw shooter at the line, made 1 of 3 at the end.
Yeah.
That hurt them,
Mhm.
but I don't think that's the thing that hurt them most, because anybody can miss free throws. Like, I would not blame it all on that kid. It's a team effort, and that point guard, Harris, when he drove in, he had a wide open
layup, and he threw it to the outside. He got saved by that.
The thing is, he thought they were down by 3. That's the only explanation.
Yeah, that has to be the only explanation. He threw it out to the wing, and the guy pulled the 3 because it was the last second. He got fouled. If that guy did not get fouled, right now all the blame is on the kid who made missed the 2 free throws. All right, I get that. He missed 2 free throws. You shouldn't do that. They're free throws. You're supposed to make those. And I think all the pressure should be on the one kid who couldn't make an easy layup. He was too scared to put it up. I understand the guy behind him was
scared.
He wasn't scared, but he knew that
he didn't know what was going on. He kind of
in a game like that,
you need to.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
That's
the same
why
as the Chris Webber too many timeouts. Like, you can't. You need to know what's happening in the game in order to make a successful team.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put him down. I don't want to make him feel bad about himself. But I feel like the guy who pulled the 3 should not
get the blame. I agree.
He shouldn't get the blame.
It was the J.R. Smith play, not knowing that he was. Not knowing what the score exactly was.
Yeah.
Henny God. No.
I'd say the 2 best things I can take from out of round 64 be Ja Morant's triple-double.
Mm-hmm. Big boy
He
status.
doesn't have to score to make his team better.
They had the best defender
He's
in
an incredible
their conference,
passer.
right?
Who, Murray State?
Yeah. No, their defender that guarded Ja.
Sakarim?
Yeah, he's one of the best defenders in the... Yeah.
Amazing defender.
What did he put up? 19. How many assists?
He had 17.
17 points.
And 16 assists.
And 10 or 11 rebounds?
11.
You can't replicate that. I understand Marcus Howard's a great player, but he was
Marcus
an L
Howard
in the second half.
kind of looked trash.
And in the first half, he was guns blazing.
Yeah.
The second half, he just shut off, man.
And then,
but that's how Howard is. He's so inconsistent. He was 2 for 16 against Seton Hall. When Seton Hall beat him.
He's just pulling shots like.
Yeah. He played a lot. Okay, I'm
sometimes
saying,
he'll hit him.
This will be a weird kind of motion, but he played a lot like I saw Trae Young play for the Sooners. Whenever he felt like he was cold or whenever he felt like it was like he was out of it, he just pulled it. He was just like, I can get out of this by shooting.
Yeah, shooter's gonna shoot.
Yeah, and I get that, but at the same time, if you're going 2 for 16 and your team loses, that's on you, bro. Straight up, that is on you, and you need to realize that. And
the thing about Marquette is they have a bunch of good other players.
Yeah.
Theo John's a good big man. He's 7'1". He can score too. And Sam Hauser, he is mid-range god.
He looked pretty good.
He just won't. They rely too much on Marcus Howard when they have other talent. Like even Sakarim can shoot threes.
Yeah,
he's a 3-and-D player.
Roy Hachimura, this is off, but Gonzaga looks like a team that could be reckoned with in this.
They had 54 at half, but
That's a problem.
And that's in the half. That's with Roy Hachimura starting off 2 for 8 and then ending with what?
8 for 15.
8 for 15. So
He went 6 for 7 at the
6
end.
for 7.
You can hoop.
Yeah, Roy's good. He'll do good in the league, I think.
My second best performance
What you
from
got,
round
brother?
64. It's got to be my man's Fletcher McGee breaking the all-time
That was crazy.
3-point
He-
record.
Yeah.
D1.
We need to talk about that.
He is what? From the
Yeah, he.
You wouldn't have even known his name.
No.
I got another one that for Texas Tech, Jarrett Culver, 29 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists.
Texas Tech's nice.
Jarrett Culver, he definitely needs to go top 10. I saw a mock draft having him 5th to the Hawks, which I can see. They need a shooting guard.
Yeah.
Imagine Trae Young, Huerter, Culver, and John Collins in the future. And they have 2 top 10 picks. The Mavericks.
Oh, man.
So if they get a center and a shooting guard, that is a starting 5 in the future.
Yeah, in 3 years that team would be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is, there's not a lot of big centers in this.
If they get Bol,
He probably won't go.
If I was Bobo, I'd stay.
Yeah, because he didn't play that much.
Yeah.
Who would go? They draft Taco Fall in the first round.
7'6".
He's 7. He'll get you. How many boards did he have last night? Like 16 or
He had
something?
18.
18
But he
boards.
averages 7 throughout the season.
Yeah, I mean he's an animal. 7'6". You see, there's a picture posted on Instagram with
With the reporter?
him and the 5'2" reporter, and she looked like a
It's insane.
dwarf.
Yeah.
I love it. Like
Florida-
I'm 6'3", and I feel like I would be like looking
Florida
up to
and
heaven
Nevada.
next to him.
Caleb Martin, 3 for 19.
Yep.
Yeah. The Martin twins did not show up. and
Oh, I
was
wanna-
hoping they would.
I want to splice this up. Liberty with that.
I knew it was gonna happen. I
Yeah.
had them in my
I
brackets.
had them in my brackets too. I was really happy to watch that game. And
Liberty's a good team.
I think the funnest game we watched was probably the Ohio State Iowa State game
That was a good
last
game.
night. I love it.
Shayhawk's nice.
Oh yeah.
You know who I was catching? He reminds me of
Who?
Luol Deng.
He's a lot like him, yeah.
Bulls Luau
He
Deng.
can pull up. He
Yeah.
can pull up. He's got the height. He can
Defense.
run
You
the
gotta
floor.
say Bulls Luau Deng because like Lakers Luau Deng. Oof, so excuse. That contract ain't worth nothing. But yeah, he was fun to watch. He was-
Belmont and Maryland. Belmont and Maryland. That kid from Belmont had 35.
Mhm.
They ended up losing, but
I mean, that's what happens. Like, you have a lot of good talent, and I feel like if you have a close game, you don't realize it, but if you're down by like 6 or 7 in a game, and there's like 5 minutes left, you realize, like, looking at the other team, like, they're better than us. Like, they should... I've had that feeling before in a game. Reality does set in a game, and that's the one thing that you can't let happen to a team. Like, have them, like... realize that. You just say, hey, we can still win this as a coach, because like I see like 16 seeds giving up in the first quarter or something.
Yeah.
And like I mean not the first quarter, like beginning of the first half. And like you can't do that. You need to like keep that drive going, because even if you do get eliminated, at least you have a fun time, and that's the key to it.
I won Cincinnati. Jaron Cumberland being inefficient.
Cumberland's nice.
He hit a couple big threes late in the game, and I wish he would have played better. If he plays better, they win that
Cincinnati
game.
surprised me. I had them losing first round.
Really?
Really?
I was a good team. I'll give them
In
that win.
recent years, they've always took a first, second round exit.
Yeah.
Past like 6 years or something.
I mean, their defense was great to start, but Iowa shooting 55% from the field, that's why they won that game. Like, they had a good shooting night. That could happen with anyone.
Another good game was Colgate and Tennessee, which is surprising. 15 seed and 2 seed only coming down to 7 points. Like that was a cool game to watch.
That's because Colgate's a good team. That's not because there's
no,
just so many good teams
they were
this
sitting on the defense with their minty fresh breath, and they're Colgate.
Colgate.
Anybody? No, nothing. All right, cool. Y'all use Winter Fresh. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Colgate for the win. Sponsor us.
UC Irvine beating K-State.
I'm gonna time out because if